is Rebbetzin Katz, and welcome to Anshe Chesed Chanukah Sparks. Happy Zos Chanukah, everyone. Welcome to the 8th night of Chanukah. The Eish Kodesh, the Rebbetzin Rebbe, asks a fascinating question on the Tefillah of Al Hanisim. When we begin the Chanukah-specific portion of the Tefillah, we say, Bimei Matityahu ben Yochanan Kohen Gadol HaChashmonai. We say that it was in the time of Matityahu, Kisha Malchut Yavan Harasha, when the evil Greek Empire arose Al Amcha Yisrael Lahashkichim B'Toratecha. They fought against Bnei Yisrael in order to get the Jewish people Lahashkichim Toratecha, to forget your Torah. Remember, we are addressing this in a tefillah to Hashem. V'laha'avirei michukei ratzonecha, and to cause us to forget your mitzvot. Ve'ata, and you, Hashem, b'rachamecha harabim, in your great kindness, amadita lahem be'et saratam. You stood up for them in their time of need. Now I have a question. If the Yevanim were trying to get us to forget the Torah and to violate the mitzvot, is that a Jewish people problem, or is that a Hashem problem? If Hashem's nation is no longer going to remember his Torah or observe his mitzvot, I think that's a Hashem problem, not just an Am Yisrael problem. So why are we specifically saying Be'et Saratam, during their time of need? And the Eish Kodesh, who again is the Rebbetzin Rebbe, who lived during the darkest time in our history, during the Holocaust, he gives us a fascinating insight. And he writes that the Yevanim were trying to get the Jewish people lahashkichim toratecha ulahavirei michukei ratzonecha, to forget the Torah, to forget the mitzvot. And they tried to do this through causing us yisurim, suffering, and also through trying to propagate their ideology, to try to convince us that our ideology was false and that we should follow in their ways. So they were causing us physical suffering and trying to mentally convince us other than how we had always believed. And this was so concerning to the Jewish people. He writes, Aval Yisrael yadu az shetachlit kol yisrei haguf shegarmu lahem. The Jewish people understood that all of the suffering that the Yevanim were causing to them, tachlitam hu lahashkichim toratecha ulha'avirei michukei ratzonecha. The Jewish people knew what the Yevanim were trying to do. They knew that the Yevanim were trying to convince them to forget their Torah, to forget their mitzvot. And this became the essential worry of the Jewish people. Not the physical suffering they were enduring, not the mental warfare that they had to stand up to, but the fact that the Greeks were specifically trying to target who they were as Jewish people. This was the most concerning to them. This became the ikar, the center of their worry. And what did this cause? This caused them not to wither away, not to forget the Torah, not to violate the mitzvot, but only to strengthen themselves more. That once they realized that the battle they were fighting was not only about their own physical survival, the survival of their own personal observance, but rather they were defending Shem Hashem, they were defending Judaism to the world, that only strengthened them and gave them the strength to overcome this struggle. Had they felt like it was just a fight on the individual, who knows if they would have been able to overcome. But when they knew that it was a fight on Judaism, an attack on our ideology, that's when they strengthened themselves even more, and they were able to overcome the evil forces of the Yevanim. What have we seen more clearly than this idea in the current war on Israel? Hamas came and they attacked us physically. They have been non-stop attacking our ideology, getting the world to turn against us. And what has that caused us to do? Has it caused us to hide our Judaism? To try to wither into the background? No, it's had the complete opposite effect. It's led us to want to fight even harder, to defend even stronger, because this is not just about us as individuals. This is about us and us representing Shem Shamayim to the entire world. So Amir Tashem this Chanukah, may we be able to pull strength from the fact that we are fighting this war as a nation. May we be able to draw on that communal strength, that communal emunah, and use that to power us to win this war.